Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in a calm, slow, resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of worry, stress, or tension to feel like it's melting away and leaving your body in that outward breath. As you breathe in, give permission to let go of any tension and stresses, any resentment. Scan your body for those feelings of frustrations, irritations, and just allow it all to leave your body in your outward breath, enabling you to feel deeper and deeper relaxed. That's it. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine what life would be like with no responsibilities. No responsibilities to yourself. No responsibilities to anyone else. And to begin with, it might seem desirable, freeing, liberating. There is nothing that you have to do. But as you explore that idea, no responsibility for your own health, no responsibility for your own well-being and happiness, no responsibility to keep clean and hygienic, no responsibility to your community, your family, your friends. You could make plans and cancel them. You could do whatever you want. But very soon in that imaginary reality with no responsibilities, life becomes deeply unfulfilling. Because opportunities flow to those people that can do something with them. When you demonstrate an ability to be responsible for one thing, you'll always be given an opportunity to expand that responsibility to something bigger, and then bigger again. And the more responsibility you can take, the more opportunities will flow your way. So breathe in and breathe out as you allow yourself to be discerning with responsibilities. Sometimes people will make you feel that you are responsible for responsibilities that aren't your own. Can you be responsible for someone else's joy or happiness, misery or anger? So breathe in and breathe out and allow yourself to be willing to take responsibilities of your choosing, and to acknowledge that anything else is simply a choice. I want you to imagine staring into fluffy white clouds in the sky, and just allow your mind to wander. And sometimes when you look at clouds, you can see shapes in the clouds. And I want you to imagine as you stare into the clouds, you're seeing a giant blanket or rug. And just stare at that ginormous rug there in the blue skies. In life's grand tapestry, threads may tangle. Not always by our hands do they strangle. Yet in this web, our roles defined by how we mend, not by how we're entwined. For faults not ours, we might shy away. But true strength lies in facing the fray, owning the burdens not of our making, shapes leaders, bold and unshaking. With each responsibility we choose to bear, opportunities grow, fair and square. In the garden of duty, under toil's sun, leadership blooms, not given, but won. So let's embrace with open arms wide responsibilities that tide by our side. For in their weight, heavy though it seems, lie the seeds of our greatest dreams. As you stare into the clouds, feel a new distinction, a new evaluation, forming in your mind that responsibilities are gifts, opportunities, not burdens, not chores. And I want you to imagine embracing responsibility as a key to unlocking your true potential. To see each responsibility, especially those not of your making, as a stepping stone to growth. Feel the empowerment that comes with taking charge, turning challenges into opportunities. I want you to visualize yourself as a leader, shaped by the responsibilities you willingly embrace. As you acknowledge that in responsibility lies the chance to make a meaningful impact. Some people believe that your value is proportionate to the complexity of problems you're able to take on and solve. And what if you were to believe that with each problem you take on, your capacity for leadership expands? What if responsibility is a tool to carve your path to success? What if taking responsibility is and always was a sign of strength and courage? Think back in your own life and notice how much you learned by just saying yes to each new responsibility. As you feel a sense of pride in your ability to handle complex situations with grace and humility. That you start to see that responsibility is a bridge leading you to new horizons of opportunity. That deep down you believe that your willingness to take responsibility can make you a leader or set you apart as a leader. The responsibility can be an enriching journey, not a burdensome path. But by taking responsibility and accepting responsibility, you quickly gain respect and trust from those people more than willing to stand on the sidelines and watch. You can wait until you're offered responsibility, or you can be proactive and take it. And the more responsibilities you take, the more you accelerate your own personal growth. Remember just how many times that turning a problem into a triumph led to such wonderful feelings of satisfaction. Nobody gets stronger by going to the gym and lifting tiny weights. So allow the weight of the responsibilities you're willing to take on be a catalyst for your development, achievement, and ever-growing strength. That in the fabric of responsibility, that's where the strongest and most resilient threads are woven. So as you fully embrace the power you have to transform challenges into victories, you can celebrate each act of responsibility as a testament to your leadership and character. Breathe in and breathe out. And I want you to imagine how your life will evolve and change just by being willing to take on a tiny amount of additional responsibility each day, each week. That in a short space of time, perhaps months or years, you have radically transformed who you are as a person and your ability to impact the world. So breathe in and breathe out and feel like you can return to the present, taking a wonderful, empowered perception of responsibility with you. As you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose, return to the present and wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Feel fully connected in the here and now, as very soon I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling resourceful, confident, being willing to be fully responsible for your own domain and open to taking responsibility beyond your domain, starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.